Couple minutes out here. Justin Verlander is making his spring training debut. Coming up next on the MLB Network. So if you're like me and you have every sports channel, you could watch along with me on the MLB Network. 2022 NL East standings. Obviously, the Mets and Braves were tied at 101 and 61. But the Mets lost the tiebreaker and fell to second place. We all know how unfortunate last season's ending was. And let's just hope we don't have a collapse this season. I am always cautiously optimistic. And I'm super excited to see Verlander today, see what he brings to the table. Granted, it's spring training, but it's always good to see our starters get those live reps. I was a little disappointed yesterday with Scherzer. It looked like he's not fully adjusted to the pitch count. We're a couple minutes out. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I got like 5 new subs in the last 72 hours, so thank you. Every little bit counts, and it means a lot. They're still breaking the game down here on MLB Network. I honestly didn't even know I had this channel till the ending of last year's season. I was like, wow, this whole time I had the MLB Network. What's up, B? Thanks for being here early, man. I appreciate you. I'm also live tonight for UFC. The return of John Jones, who's a fellow New Yorker. I don't know who does the games for the Mets on the MLB Network. Verlander versus Luzardo. It's a decent matchup. How about the Knicks last night? Julius Randle buzzer beater. Holy smokes. He draws the foul on RJ Barrett. I like the way he faked the hand. I'm not even a Knicks fan, but the New York Knicks are on an 8-game win streak. Shit's fun, man. Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson really showing their leadership for the Knicks. Now I just hope the Mets could go on a little win game streak of their own. Game winning streak? Whatever I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. I want the Mets to go on a win streak. That's what I'm trying to say. Verlander looks lean. He looks ready to go. I'm glad they picked him up. I think it's a good pickup because him and Scherzer are former teammates. They're also friends outside of baseball. So sometimes when you bring in someone you're friendly with, when you bring in someone who's solid, iron sharpens iron, and I think that's what we're going to have. I think we will have that 1-2 punch this year, especially in crucial moments in the postseason with Verlander and Scherzer. We were supposed to have that last year with DeGrom and Scherzer, and Chris Bassett was like a third option. But it is what it is. We choked. You can look at it from any standpoint. DeGrom is always injured. He wanted more money. He didn't play a good portion of last season. We had to copy and paste a lineup for our starters last year. And it just, look, he's hurt again. I don't wish him anything bad, but you can't start every season being injured and then not deliver a week before the playoffs, then during the playoffs against the Padres, and expect a better contract. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers has anything left in the tank. Say what you want about him off the field. On the field, he's a competitor. He's a great quarterback. But I just don't know how much he has in the tank. And if you look at it, and I call it the Jets curse, every quarterback that's not homegrown that goes to the Jets stinks up the joint. You could go through it all. You could even, go through some of their draft picks as well. Sanchez, Geno Smith, then look at Tebow, then look at Bryce Petty, then Hackenberg, then Michael Vick, Joe Flacco, Sam Darnold, Chad Pennington, Brett Favre. I mean, go down the list. You go to the Jets, and it's basically career suicide as far as I'm concerned. There's plenty other names, but, I mean, I think Rodgers' best choice is to go to Las Vegas, reunite with Devontae Adams, make sure that offense signs Josh Jacobs. He's likely to get franchise tagged, and bring in Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers with Devontae Adams, Henry Renfrow, Josh Jacobs. Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw as many interceptions as Derek Carr does, especially in the red zone. Although he had his moments last year, I still think Aaron Rodgers is a much better seasoned, leading, veteran quarterback than Derek Carr. Derek Carr throws a lot of interceptions. I'm a Raiders fan. It pains me to say that, but it's true.
A tough one for the NL East, and a little preview coming up. Marlins taking on the Mets down in Jupiter.
First pitch I think it was a strike, popped up here, and he's out. All right. I don't know who that was that just got out. Jacob Amaya made the play for the Marlins. One out. Next man up is Vientos. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1. Next pitch. That's in the dirt. 84 mile per hour pitch. Counts 1-1. Luzardo. 18 starts, 4-7 record, ERA 3.32 last season for the Miami Marlins. Next pitch to Vientos. Way too high. Fastball. 2 balls and a strike for Vientos. Batting order: LaCastro, Vientos, Lindor, Alonso, Almonte, Peraza, Davis, and 2 other guys' names who I've never heard before. So we don't have a whole lot of starters out there today. Looks like Lindor and Alonso are like the most seasoned Mets players that are going to bat today. Counts 3-1, another ball. Next pitch. Hit, past the pitcher, rolls up, finds the hole between short and second. And Vientos has himself a base hit. He'll be on first base. So 1 man on and 1 out for the Mets.
Missed a couple months with that left forearm strain, but when healthy was a strikeout machine. Facing Francisco Lindor here.
There's the pitch. Lindor will take a ball.
Now the clock shifts. Now we run around base, so now it's 20 seconds. The pitcher has 20 seconds to deliver the pitch, but still the batter has to be ready once we get down.
Counts 1-0 for Lindor. Next pitch. Low. Fastball, 97 mile per hour pitch. Counts 2-0. Again, that's Luzardo on the mound today for the Marlins. 26 homers, 107 RBIs last season for Lindor in 161 games. Not bad. Lindor cracks that one up. It's foul territory, getting chased down here, and it drops. Now the count's 2-1 for Lindor.
And we talked to Mel earlier this week. Strike one is important. He wants Luzardo to focus on getting 2 of the first 3 pitches of an at-bat to be called strikes, and it really just comes down to count management and working from ahead, getting hitters into swing mode.
Next pitch. Ball on the outside. That's not even close. Counts 3-1.
3-1 to Lindor, who had 7 homers, 19 RBIs, 6 doubles in the 19 games against the Marlins last season. 3-1, Vientos off first.
Lindor cracks that one. Foul. Fastball, 98-mile-per-hour pitch. Now it's a full count for Francisco Lindor. Stepped out of the box real quick.
Against the Mets, the Marlins will face their division 13 times each, and they will play everybody. A little bit different baseball.
Next pitch to Lindor. Got a piece of that. Fastball, 98-mile-per-hour pitch, goes backwards. Lindor steps out of the box real quick. He's got to step back in a couple of seconds. Has himself a full count. Remember, we got Vientos safe on first right now. Let's see what Lindor can do here. This will be pitch 14. Throw over to first. Not in time. Vientos stay safe. Travis, you're going to see Creed 3? Yeah, eventually. I'll see it eventually. Vientos still safe on first. Full count here for Lindor. Here's the pitch. Lindor, did he get a piece of that? No, he did not. He's out. 98-mile-per-hour fastball. 2 outs. I think Lindor went over and said something to Alonso. Today versus the Mets, Soler is left, and they cut away from that. Okay. De La Cruz, center, Sanchez right, and then they cut away from that. Here comes Alonso for the first time today. Does his traditional polar bear squat. Now he's in the box and ready. He'll take pitch 15. Throw over to first. Not in time. Vientos still safe on first base. All right, here we go. Polar Bear Pete takes a strike. Another fastball, 97-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-1. Alonso didn't even play that one. He just looked it down.
And with the pitch clock, I just wonder across the
Next pitch. Alonso, big swing and a miss. Fastball again at 97. It counts 0-2. Alonso steps out of the box.
You don't have time to process everything on both sides. Hitter, pitcher, just get on the mound.
Alonso looking a little sluggish here.
And just play the game. Yeah, there's an old saying.
Alonso calls time. He's going to use his one timeout there. Going to readjust the cleats and the gloves, do a practice swing. Alonso cracks that one foul on the right side. Another fastball at 98. Count stays 0-2. Alonso, big swing and a miss. Looked like an 87-mile-per-hour pitch. That's 3 outs. So other than the Vientos hit to be safe on first, not a whole lot there to report. But we're going to get our first look at Justin Verlander as a New York Met here in spring training. I don't know about you, fellow Mets fans, but that's pretty exciting for me. We paid the money for him. Our owner is doing what he said he would do, and that's pay money for good players, if not great players. So we head to our first commercial break on MLB Network, and then it's the debut for Justin Verlander. What's going on, Ryzen? Jake Gyllenhaal is doing an MMA movie, and they were filming a movie scene during UFC Jones versus Cyril Wayans. Jake is ripped and looks like a fighter. A funny story about Jake Gyllenhaal. My uncle played basketball with his uncle at like a local YMCA. And they ended up playing somewhere upstate, I think it was, in a charity basketball game. And my uncle ended up playing against Jake Gyllenhaal in that game. And we have a ton of pictures. It was pretty cool. Arise, Soler, De La Cruz, Segura, Wendell, Fortes, Sanchez, Rizzo, Amaya. Starting batting order here for the Marlins. All right, there he is, Justin Verlander on the mound, the man of the hour, bringing the power, making his debut as a New York Met. Here's his first pitch as a Met. It's a strike, 93-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 0-1. Still got the juice and the form at 40 years old as Verlander. Next pitch. Cracked it. Left side. Left corner. It's going to drop fair. So Arise is safe on first for the Marlins. Leadoff single for Miami. Now, for whatever reason, they're doing a picture-in-picture commercial. I can't see the stats for Verlander from last year because it's blurry and small. So they just had to go to another commercial. Just had to do it. They don't make enough money. 3 Cy Young awards for Verlander, by the way. Throw it to first, not in time for the pickup. That's Soler. That's up at bat now for the Marlins. Popped up. Playable. Shallow right field. Out. Peraza gets the first out for the Mets. Thank you, good sir. Wow, Verlander's on the mound. Yeah, bro. LaCastro center. Davis left. Cedrola right. Lindor short. Peraza second. Alonso playing first. Vientos third. Pitcher Verlander. Narvaez is the catcher. They accidentally called him Chavez. It's Narvaez, the catcher today for the Mets. Strike down the middle, 77-mile-per-hour pitch from Verlander. Counts 0-1. That's De La Cruz that's up right now for the Marlins. Throw it to first, not in time for the pickoff. I love the new pitch clock, but I hate pitchers. What happened to my laptop? True. I feel you, bro. Counts 1-1 for De La Cruz. There's a strike there. Counts 1-2 for De La Cruz. Next pitch. Cracked it, fouled it down the third base side. 94-mile-per-hour pitch from the 40-year-old Verlander. Counts 1-2. Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. Let's get my algorithm out today. Verlander looks over at De La Cruz. Did he go around? He held up after that 88-mile-per-hour pitch from Verlander. 2-2 count now for De La Cruz. What's up, Lane? Haven't seen you in like 2 days, Lane, or 3 days. Good to see you, Lane. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, and his helmet goes flying as well. Verlander with a strikeout. Good job from the 40-year-old Justin Verlander. 2 outs. De La Cruz swinging so hard at that, his helmet went flying.
Will make a little over $43 million per year. Hey, it's good work if you
Throw it at first, not in time for the pickoff. Segura comes up to bat for the Marlins for the first time today.
Gene Segura digging in. Between Arise and Segura, the hope for the Marlins is that those two
Arise leading off on first. There's the pitch. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. What do they call that? Segura was on the Phillies last year, right? 99 games, 277 average, 10 homers, 33 RBIs, 723 OPS. Counts 1-0 actually. There's the strike, 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Counts 1-1. Yeah, I think Segura was on the Phillies last year. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. Throw it to first, not in time for the pickoff. Count still 1-1 for Segura. Spring begins March 20th. Can't wait. Here's the pitch. Cracked it upward. Right center field. That's going. It's going to drop off the wall. And the Marlins are going to score here. But out at third. Segura out at third. Man scores. Miami goes up 1-0. It's not good. What's up, Joseph? Recap. Oh, it matters to me. It matters a lot to me. I want to know who the future players are, and I want my starting pitchers to get live reps and stay loose going into the regular season. I feel that way about all spring training, all preseason. I feel that way about all sports. You have to have your players loose and ready to go. You get that with live reps. Not everybody can be Tom Brady and sit out for most of preseason. The game itself doesn't count on the record. That's fine, but I want my pitchers on the mound getting used to this pitch clock this year as well. Get used to the up-tempo. UConn ladies are smoking Georgetown. You know, I've heard really good things about the UConn women's sports lately. I don't know what's going on, bro. Something in the water over there. They're all a bunch of freak athletes. Speaking of freak athletes, how about the Knicks last night? Julius Randle for the dub. All right, we're in our second commercial break right now. We got 2 outs and a man on first. Or no man on. No, he was out at third, so 2 outs. It's 1-0 though, Marlins. That's what I'm trying to say. Schumacher. Skip Schumacher going to do an interview here while this game is going. Please hit the like button, boys. Joker is no joke. Oh, no, that was 3 outs. What was I saying? I'm an idiot. Mets are up. That's Almonte. He took a strike. Fastball counts 0-1.
Skip, we talked about some of the new looks in offense, and we saw a little bit in the first inning.
What do they call that, a ball? Who's doing the stats right now because they're super slow? Counts 0-1. Counts 1-1.
We have those guys that have the ability to hit the home run, but you also want those guys to,
counts 2-1. See, they're behind. Counts 2-1. Cracked it. Hit over to left field. Leadoff single for Almonte. Abraham Almonte. Leadoff single here, top of the second. Mets only down by 1. Let's see if we could get that one back. We've been giving up runs within the first 3 innings of every spring training game just about. So let's try to, at least the last 3 or 4 games I watched.
Yeah, I think it's a work in progress on how we.
Peraza up at bat, takes a strike. 84-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0 and
We
1.
have some good options up and down the lineup that can fit against the righty and can fit against the lefty. And
I'm also live tonight at 8:30
right is at the top of the lineup for obvious
for the UFC fight card. I'm doing the prelims and the main card, so I'll be here all night.
Seeing what that looks like.
There's a ball.
Whoever at the 3-hole, and we just
1-1 count.
a long, lengthy lineup that it's tough to navigate through, and that's the goal. And so we're trying to figure out what pieces fit where.
Pitch to Jose Peraza, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes from
Peraza cracks that one, and it just goes foul down the third base line.
tinkering with things.
8:30 for show. Yeah. Big UFC fight card tonight. Return of the fellow New Yorker, Johnny Bones Jones. Hasn't fought in 3 years. Here's the pitch. Peraza cracks it. And he's out at first. And Abraham got back in time to first. So 1 man on and 1 out for the Mets. Whoever is the stat person for MLB Network right now, like, there's a man on first still, isn't there? Popped up. Playable. Drop center field. Man on first and second. Yeah, I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to see if I can get the Bailey's game. Because the Mets game is on the Bailey's network. I'm going to do everything in my power to get it. Most likely I'll be doing the game tomorrow. 2 men on and 1 out for the Mets. I don't know. That's fucking weird, dude. That's weird with the gun thing. That and then the other issue with the kid that killed those 2 people in the car racing. These kids these days, man. 1-1 count here for said roller. Dude, my dad would beat my ass if I was 20 minutes coming home from curfew and I was just down the block. These kids these days fucking shooting people, having guns, doing stupid shit, killing people in car accidents. There it goes! It's rampage time, folks! Home run, Mets! Senrola! Give the lead back to the Metropolitans. Cardinals. It's not quite first blood because it was already 1-0 Marlins. But the Mets are going to go up 3-1 here. Thanks to Senrola. Smoking it. Left field home run. Right in front of that Signorama sign. Mets up 3-1. Top of the second. There's a hit here. Popped up. Warning track. He's out around the 400. That was Castro? Or that was Sanchez? Oh, Ramirez. I don't fucking know. 2 outs. There's too many players I don't know that are out there right now. So just bear with me, gentlemen. There's so many like AA, AAA players that I don't normally see. Oh, interesting, Joseph. Yeah, the Mets play the Cardinals tomorrow, around 105. LaCastro is up now. He takes a fastball, 97-mile-per-hour pitch. It's a strike. Counts 0-1. Former Braves play-by-play. Ah, interesting. Cracked it. It's up. Round shortstop. He's out. 3 outs. That retires the side. But hey, the Mets did their job. They took the lead back 3-1. We're going to head to bottom of the second after our 3rd commercial break. What's everybody think about the John Jones card tonight? I haven't done a UFC pay-per-view in like a year. Well, we'll see how rusty I am. Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream yet, and if you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. No pressure. Jones too rusty. Weak chin. Is it a split squad today? I don't know. Do the Mets bring in Edwin Diaz for the 9th inning? No. I don't even think Edwin Diaz is there because he's going to be going to the WBC on Tuesday, I think, or whenever they start. I don't think he pitches today. They haven't had Edwin Diaz pitch in the 9th at all in spring training, I don't think. I think they've been putting him in around the 4th just to get loose and have live reps.
From the first ever triple action sleep supplement to daily digestive support to more wellness solutions.
Still in commercial break here on MLB Network.
I'm not slowing down anytime soon. That's why I take Osteobiflex every day. It's clinically shown to improve joint comfort.
I'm surprised the Phillies let Segura go.
Over time, kind of like us. Osteobiflex, because I made.
Yeah, it's like Tuesday at 11 p.m. on the East Coast, the first game, I think, Joseph. I thought it was Tuesday at 11 p.m.
But a little bit more on Skip, the Southern California kid, and a fifth-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2001.
He's a World Series champ, Skip Schumacher, with the 2011 St. Louis Cardinals. I did not know that because I don't really know anything about him. There's a hit there. Foul. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 0 and 1. Yep, we're on MLB Network. I didn't even know I had this channel. Popped up for Wendell. Left field in front of the warning track. Easy out. 1 away. Yeah, the closers usually come in like midpoint of the game, maybe for just that inning, just to get live reps and stay loose and you know, get used to the pitch clock now. They're not going to bring closers in to close the spring training game. At least not right now. 95-mile-per-hour fastball. That's Fortes up at bat for Miami. Next pitch. Strike. Did Verlander get that pitch off in time? I don't know if he did. They say he did, though. Counts 1 and 1 for Fortes. Fortes, 230 average last season, 72 games, 9 homers. 88-mile-per-hour pitch is a ball. Fortes has a 2-1 count. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know till the end of last year that I had this channel, Joseph. There's so many sports packages that I have that I don't even know that I have. So I got to keep looking through channels to see what I have. 2-2 count here for Fortes. Popped up. 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Fouled it away. Count stays 2 and 2. This will be pitch 21 from Verlander. Popped up. Might be Tracker. Alonso is going to run in and get it in front of home plate. Out. Good hustle there from Alonso. Next man up. Next man up with 2 outs. Thursday, the WBC game will be on SNY Network at 1:10 p.m. Most likely I'll be here doing it. 70-mile-per-hour pitch there, 70-something. I think it was 78. Strike to Sanchez, counts 0 and 1. Swing and a miss. Fastball, 95-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0 and 2. Dude, Verlander looks good, man. In shape, form's good, leg lift is good, power is good, speed is good. Look at this. Swing and a miss, got him, struck him out. 96-mile-per-hour fastball. Verlander's ready, man. Knock on wood. 3 outs, that's the end of 2. Mets still winning 3-1. Head to our next commercial break. Verlander's ready for the season, bro. Big game for my college team against him. What What is it? Team USA on Thursday, Joseph? So Thursday, the WBC game will be on SNY Network at 1:10 p.m. Who is it? Who's the teams? I'm guessing it's Team USA versus who?
My hair started to thin, and I took a pharmaceutical drug that causes severe side effects such as sexual dysfunction. Nutrafol is a drug-free natural supplement that gave me my hair, my health, and my confidence back. Get started at
Stealing commercial break.
/man.
Your best defense against erosion and cavities is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. New Pro Enamel Active Shield actively shields the enamel to defend against erosion and cavities. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really works.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket. I started my own app company, and with Cricket, I'm able to answer calls from my engineers and investors and know my signal's going to be great. 5G boss mode activate. Smile. You're on Cricket.
All right, here we go. Top of the third inning.
Welcome back. A 3-1 Mets lead as we enter the top of the third inning.
3-1 Mets lead.
Coming up in the broadcast booth, very happy to be joined by, I don't know how you want to be referred to, Marlins center fielder, cover athlete.
I don't know, Lane.
You pick.
Josh Chisholm Jr. joins the broadcast. He's going to do a little interview here.
Good to have options. Hey, how the new outfield gloves? I saw you just got the new outfield gloves in.
Oh yeah, the new ice cream outfield glove.
Yeah. How is
Tuesday WBC game at 11 a.m.
4 weeks left of spring
I thought it was 11
So
p.m.
there's still a lot to learn and all of that kind of stuff, but so far.
What channel is the WBC game on at 11 a.m. on Tuesday?
It's been going great, right?
Anybody know?
I'm enjoying it, learning from these guys, learning from my own teammates and everything.
Vientos up at bat, 85 mile per hour pitch. Strike counts 0-1. FS1.
The guy who's helping you out,
He's great.
learning the ropes, right?
He's great, man. I love him. He's like a big brother to me. He's been a big brother to me before. He was over here. We've been talking from when I was 18 years old, so it's just sick that I got a chance. At first, when he got the job, I was just sick.
Counts 1-1 for Vientos.
Outfield from him as well, so it's sick.
Jesus Luzardo with a 1-1 pitch. Mark Vientos.
Yeah, I see 11 p.m. as well on FS1.
If you could play the outfield in spring training,
Isn't it like Argentina versus China or something?
difficulty it is here, you can play it anywhere. So this is a great place to learn.
There was a ball and then a strike. 2-2 count for Vientos. Cuba against the Netherlands. 11 p.m. on FS1. Is there 2 games on though? Is there 11 a.m. and a? Swing and a miss. Vientos goes down. Let me check and see. Let me check and see. I want to make sure I get this right. Oh, it is PM?
Disappointment that you couldn't play for Great Britain in the WBC. But are you gonna
Let's make sure I get this right. Because I may be staying up late Tuesday night.
I think they have an exhibition on Wednesday or Thursday.
It's a ball there.
Next week or this week coming up.
Because I got to find
And
FS1.
I'm definitely gonna be tuned in, talking to the guys. You know, I miss my guys. Those are all my guys I grew up with. Most of them from your homies as well. And I'm excited to see what the other guys got. And you know, the
Let's
guys
see.
from Great Britain and everything. And I was super excited to see what the prospect from the Mariners. Man, I was really excited to play with him.
How's it make you feel, Jazz, when you saw that
Yeah.
the Marlins
9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. is Skip and Shannon Undisputed
all of them,
at 11 a.m. So let's go to 11 p.m.
It makes me feel great, man.
World Series Baseball Classic, Netherlands versus Cuba. Starts at 11. So I may be working late night Tuesday.
We've always been a family, especially the baseball part of the Bahamas. Everybody
And I don't see any other game. Yeah.
Those kids, I feel like they're going to be great.
USA doesn't play till March 11th. True. We got a 3-1 count here for Francisco Lindor.
3 balls and a strike here to Francisco
Oh, that should be exciting. Lane.
Luzardo deals another strikeout.
Swing and a miss.
Or, excuse me, that was a strike 2.
Strike 2 for Lindor. 3-2 count. Full count.
That'll teach you to listen to Paul. Yeah, right. My goodness. We have to have some professionals.
Wednesday, 6 a.m. Fox Sports 2. 10 p.m. FS1 and 11 p.m. FS2. I'll tell you what, Wednesday at 6 a.m. I don't think I'm going to be here. I think I may be sleeping. So.
I'm a guy that I don't really like being on my feet as long, so with the faster pitch clock, it helps us a little bit to
Although I'll give it my best effort.
defense to stay engaged, you know.
Foul. Still a full count here for Lindor.
20 seconds to 15 seconds, and I like it. I like it a lot.
I mean, you're from a generation where short attention.
Yeah, I mean, some of these umps, they don't even give a shit if they get the call wrong.
Attention span. I'll be in the box looking in the crowd somewhere.
That was pitch 45, though. Now Lindor gets right back into the box. 6 a.m. I'm still sleeping. Yeah, me too.
It's all good. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Lindor.
Lindor pops this one up. In foul territory, being chased, and goes behind the Mets dugout. Keep the count full here for Lindor. I mean, I'll give it my best effort 6 a.m. on Wednesday, but
It's not really a big deal for me. I like it. I'm already like, because in the big leagues, you already have guys that try to pitch.
11 p.m. on Tuesday, and then 6 a.m. on Wednesday.
I love
I don't know, bro.
everything that it does. Like, it makes the pitcher get back on. It gets me locked in even more because I have to.
I'm probably only going to be able to do one of those games. I probably will just stay up late on Tuesday. All right, still a full count here for Lindor. Here's the pitch. Lindor cracks that one. Right field, in front of the warning track. He's out. 2 outs.
I mean, I feel like I just need a couple games in a row. Like it doesn't matter the amount of at-bats, but if I get about 10 games in a row, like 10 games in 2 weeks, I should be good.
Looks like Skip Schumacher going to make a pitching change.
We're going to have a pitching change as Pete Alonso comes up to bat. So Schumacher and the catcher to the mound to make a pitching change. Alonso's just going to chill for a second.
Jazz, we appreciate your time as always.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work out there in center field.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Jazz.
I see WBC teams playing the Mets on Wednesday and Thursday.
And we're the Antonellis. Too good.
I'm confused.
That's our mission.
Our Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because it gives us unlimited.
Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream.
And it has no preset
Tonight,
spending limit.
I'm doing the UFC card, prelims to main card, starting at 8:30 p.m. tonight.
To help cover our employees' healthcare
That
costs.
video is already set on my page. So
Our people.
It may sound cheesy, but we like it that way.
ring the bell if you want to so you get all the notifications when I go live.
When you see Wendy's
I'm also doing the Mets game tomorrow.
That's why Reggie Miller is
I'm going to find out a way to get the Bally's sports channel, and then just keep rolling along with the New York Mets.
And he's right. This is so ridiculous.
I wonder who's coming in for the Marlins.
Getting to the open spot, having space, and now it's rolling for him. He's just stepping in here as his teammate Brunson finds him. Heat a little bit late on the closeout. Bam is, and that's just too much time. When you got a guy that's this hot, it's a nightmare trying to.
You know what New York needs? Crack a Barrel. Braves play the Dominican Nation Republic before the WBC. You might already have Valley Sports and don't know it. Yeah, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out, dude. I'm going to find out. Top of the 3-2 outs. Out of commercial break. Soriano, 6'2", 170 pounds, 23 years of age. Soriano is from the Dominican Republic. Never been there, always wanted to go there. I hear great things for vacationing there. Alonso takes a ball way outside.
It's interesting how spring training, this is going to be all for Luzardo.
Counts 1-0 for the Polar Bear.
You can maneuver pitchers every once in a while.
They call that a strike. I don't know about that. Counts 2-0.
He struggled in the first
I mean, counts 1-1. Count should be 2-0, but it counts 1-1.
Reliever came in, but then he showed up again after he had a talk with Bell and worked on a few things.
There's the pitch. Bounces away. Outside. 2-1 count for Alonso.
Well, we'd like to get another inning of work out of this guy, another at bat for that guy. They played the bottom of the 9th inning where they didn't have to with no umpires. Right. Umpires day was done. As people are filing out of the ballpark.
Alonso gets a piece of that. Hit the short. Throw it to first. Alonso out by 4.5 steps. There's 3 outs. And we'll head to another commercial break. And it will be bottom of the third after commercial. A lot more commercial breaks here. On MLB Network versus SNY. The last time I was in Florida was for Disney. We stayed at Disney for like a week and a half, I think, or something, and that was in like 2004, 2003, 2004. I'm not sure. One of those years. I haven't been to a warm climate state like Florida, Texas, California, Arizona, down south since like 2008. I want to, I just need to have the time and the money. You know? Alright, I got another commercial. MLB Network with their long ass commercials. Alright, here we go. Speak of the devil. Looks like Verlander is still on the mound for us. 89 degrees there with a little bit of a breeze. Must be nice, Florida.
Keeping the heat up, not too much wind, a little wind today, but one of the nicest spring trainings over the last few years. Yeah, I know we've done games, and we don't.
No, I'm not gonna put the Yankees game on while the Mets are playing. Mets get first dibs, bro. Verlander with the pitch, swing and a miss to Rizzo. Counts 0-1. They're like, oh, it's going to dip down later tonight to 84. Okay. It's fucking 37 degrees here in New York. There's a hit over to Lindor. Chuck it to Alonso. Out at first is Amaya. It's going to dip down to 84. Oh, God forbid. It's freaking 37 degrees here in Long Island, New York. I'll take 70 degrees right now. Sheesh. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. 94 mile per hour pitch. Counts 0-1. Oh, that's Amaya that's up now. My bad. Was that Rizzo that got out and now Amaya's up? My bad. They had the Amaya name up earlier than expected, so I must have read it wrong. Fastball counts 0-2 for Amaya. Same here, Lane. 96 mile per hour pitch. Got a piece of that. Foul. Counts 0-2. My dog son just came to me for attention. Yeah, my dog daughter does that sometimes. Maya, 17 home runs in the MLB last season. Cool. Good for him. Next pitch. Foul and back. Counts 0-2.
Prospect here with the Marlins. Nothing and 2.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the 95 mile per hour fastball.
I'm told we're going to go down to the Marlins bullpen.
2 outs.
Matt Barnes, are you there? Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes in the Marlins bullpen. There he is. I see him. Do we hear him? Say hi. All right. No, he's there. He's ready.
I'm hoping it won't be as cold, Lane. There's a ball there. It's low. Counts 1-0. How many pitches does Verlander have right now? 32. 32 pitches thus far from Justin Verlander. Interesting. Almost hit him. 95 mile per hour pitch ball. Counts 2-0.
Play first base. Because he got a guy named Jose Altuve. Yes, will be over there at second.
Popped up foul on the left side, 95-mile-per-hour pitch.
Loaded, yeah, for this World Baseball Classic.
Counts 2-1.
Of course, Rise played first base for the Minnesota Twins.
That's a Rise that's up at bat, by the way. The former Minnesota Twin.
Pablo Lopez.
Here's the pitch. Foul. Left side. Looked like an 86-mile-per-hour pitch. Got a 2-2 count now.
And Terry Francona, longtime manager of the
I forgot too, Joseph.
Terry saw him playing with Minnesota, and he said, that guy's going to win a batting title some year. The guy's got a future in this business. Last year.
Oh, God. Smoke that one. Center at the wall. He's out. LaCastro with the out. 3 outs. All right. I think Matt Barnes is going to give an interview next. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. In the meantime, please like the stream, boys. I'll be right back.
I'm OBGYN. After years of research, Lumi blocks odor from happening in the first place and keeps working for up to 72 hours. Claim your starter pack offer at LumiDeo.com.
Teamwork. It's about working together and committing to a common goal. NBA Cares is about coming together to lift people up with generosity and genuine heart in the communities where we live, work, and play. Together, we can be an unbeatable team.
He's just trying to find a way to play cohesively. It feels like so much has changed in the last couple of games. They keep losing 5 of their last 6, and right now it's not looking good on either end of the floor. Look, you got to focus on what your identity is and what Miami's always been about.
All right. Let's do this. Still a commercial break. At Citi Field, they're moved in the flesh and a bigger board and a bigger bases. I don't know what you just said. Yes, there's bigger bases, yes. All right, coming out of commercial.
Sleeping baby, do not ever, under any circumstances. That's right. Keep it down, ladies and gentlemen. Briggs put our scores. We into the top of the 4th inning. First pitch for George Soriano in there for a called strike to Abraham.
Abraham takes a strike, counts 0-1. Soriano back on the mound for Miami. That's a ball outside, 90-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 1-1.
In just a few moments, we will be chatting with one of the newest members of the Marlins bullpen, Matt Barnes, who's hanging out in the Marlins pen. 3-1 Mets lead, a 3-run home run for Lorenzo. Should roll it back in the 2nd inning.
Counts 2-1. Oh, he hit him in the spine. Ooh, that stung. Oh, Almonte. Hitting the center of his back. Mets were the most hit batters last season. 95-mile-per-hour fastball in the lower back. That does not feel good, folks. I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just looking at it like, ouch. Mets with a man on first.
Things you don't like to see in spring training. And, there have been around the league some injuries, especially I want to see hit by pitch. But there's been some teams that have been hit with some of the injuries, some big injuries too. Yeah, I mentioned
Ball.
Kevin Lux earlier with the Dodgers. Tyler Glass now.
And then another ball for Peraza. Counts 2-0.
Sometimes you feel the earlier the better. Gives you a little bit of a buffer to not miss.
Swing and a miss. 82 mile per hour pitch.
The earlier
Count's going to be 2-1.
And I always tell you, Paul, to be careful when you're carrying around the kettlebells. Joe Musgrove broke a toe. Dropped the kettlebell on his toe working out.
That's low.
That's why I try to walk.
The count should be 3-1. Who's doing the ticker here? They're not putting the stats up correctly.
Go my own pace.
Jesus, MLB Network. Sleeping on the job. I think the count should be 3-1. No? Well, there's a ball there, so now it doesn't matter. Mets with a man on first and second with no outs.
And a visit for Mel Stottlemyre Jr.
Next man up is going to be
Inexperienced pitcher, you're getting a chance to pitch.
Davis. Everybody to the mound. Pitching coach to the mound. Trying to calm down the young pitcher here.
Issues has been control. Boy, it just compounds. But
Happens, bro. It
the
happens.
guy to talk to is Mel Stottlemyre Jr. And I know the organization is
What is with this fucking computer, bro?
And a lot of the pitchers who certainly worked under Mel last year, they're certainly glad to have him back. Well, let's ask one guy who I'm sure has talked to quite a bit, and that's Matt Barnes. All good now, Matt? Can you hear us? Perfect, perfect. All right, good.
How you guys doing?
Very good. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking the time. How you doing?
Doing great.
How was yesterday? I know you got out there for an inning.
I don't know.
I felt really good about it. You know, at this point,
I know they have an SNY. There was SNY games the other day. I know there's an SNY game on Friday, Lane.
it's about just kind of the natural progression.
There's Davis.
Better from one outing to the next.
Ball on the outside.
Improvement. So, you know, I've had 3 live BP, 2 games. So from the live BP to my first game, I thought there was, you know, I felt much better about that in the first game, and then even from yesterday to my first game, you know, I thought the ball was coming out better, commanded it, was through the zone, and really got ahead of guys well. So, you know, taking them on again in a couple days here, so we'll just continue to move forward.
So we talk a lot with hitters. Hey, how many at bats do you need?
Right.
For relievers, it's of course it's different, right? Your general volume is going to be lower. You don't have to build up to 90 pitches like a
Ball on the outside.
So are there certain boxes that you need to check?
2-1 count.
Outing or back-to-back days or things of that nature before you think you're ready?
What's up, Tommy?
We'll definitely get, you know,
Can we get me to like 10 likes, boys? Hit that like button.
But for me,
2-1 count for Davis.
As long as I have arm strength and feel good with
Throw over to second, not in time. And then an error there. He's going to go to third. He's going to go home. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Almonte went second to home after a bad throw over to second.
No one was home. It went
Mets are going to go up.
Brian De La Cruz overran it, so 2 runs. Yeah, that turned into an E1 and an E8.
An E1 and an E8. It's going to be 5-1 Mets. Both runners came in. Wow, Marlins. 2 errors. Bring in 2 runs. Oh, yeah, my beard's getting pretty long. Beard's getting long. I don't know yet, Lane. I asked yesterday. I don't have an update on Marte. I guess he's just doing his thing, recovering. I hope so, Tommy. 5-1 Mets. Next man up. I mean, that's still Davis that's up. My bad. 95 mile per hour pitch. 2-2 count. If you just jumped in the stream thanks to 2 errors, it's 5-1 New York Mets. Here, top of the 4th. And man on first. He walked him, I guess. Who's ever doing the clicker, the stats like man on base, balls, strikes, outs, they're like delayed by like a minute. So man on first for the Mets. What do we have here? Who's up at bat? Counts 0-1. They don't put his name up. Who is it? Segrola? Strike, 83 mile per hour pitch. Counts 0-2. Hit.
number of different things.
Over to
So
second.
I'm gonna
Out at second.
frankly just
Safe at first.
whenever they call, pick it up and start going.
Now everybody's different. Where do you stand on the pitch clock, on the shift? Some of these
Man on first, 1 out for the Mets.
So the shift itself doesn't really bother me, honestly. The bigger bases, I think, you know, is as long as it does what it's supposed to do and kind of allows two guys to occupy it in a healthier way, that's fine with me. The pitch clock after having, you know, I was honestly.
Damn right, Seth. Can we get me to 10 likes, boys?
At the same time, like the idea of faster pace.
Foul there. Counts 0-1 for Narvaez.
3.5-hour games.
On Sunday night,
Right,
against the Yankees, Seattle the next day.
You know, you make it Sunday night, it's going to be a 4-hour game. You just chalk it up to that, right?
Ball outside.
Initially,
1-1 count.
honestly, having
80-something mile-per-hour pitch there.
games now, it's really not that bad. I think that there's some ways that it can be improved, honestly, whether that's what the time is, whether
1-1
it's,
count.
sorry, in between innings, you know, some stuff with the pitcher and the hitter.
Guys, I'm going to be live again tonight at 8:30 p.m. for the UFC fight card. I'm doing prelims and main card tonight. I haven't done a UFC play-by-play in a while, so I hope you all can join me. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go, John Jones. Tried to go for a pickoff there. Didn't work. Count stays 1-1.
Yeah, it's adjustment.
Throw it to first again. Not in time.
So now this is one of those situations, right, where we've had the two disengagements, and that's another element of the pitch clock or the pitch rules, where now you've used your two disengagements, your two checks. Now things
Still a 1-1 count here. Lots of time being taken up. Where is the pitch clock?
Yeah, without a doubt. One of the things that I would like
It's at 9.
know that,
Cracked it.
get fouled.
Fouled it on the right side.
One of the things that I would like to see, honestly, I know that, you know, with nobody on, pitchers can't.
Count stays 1-2.
Otherwise, it's a ball. I would love to see pitchers have one. You know, same thing as the hitters. I think.
I thought that was a home run based off of the sound of the bat, but
right on.
nah.
Organization, trying to learn the catchers. We're trying to kind of get on the same page and figure out what we want to do, how we want to attack hitters. If I get to a
And
situation
foul.
where I shave once or twice, you know, I might not have time to do that and be forced to throw
Your kicker?
a pitch that maybe I don't.
Sorry to hear that, Tommy.
Running out of time,
Count
right?
stays 1-2 after that foul.
It happen multiple times in an at bat, but you get to a crucial point. So just the ability to maybe step off once for a pitcher in an at bat with nobody on and reset it, I think would be nice.
Runner goes again as this one is slashed out toward left field.
Hit over towards left field.
Makes the catch out there. Matt, how about
And
this?
out.
I think I know the answer. I think this is more of
2
an
outs.
umpire decision because you do see this often. You get a ball back after a foul ball from the umpire.
Next man up for the Mets.
You don't like it. You can't take time rubbing it up. You throw it back. Are you allowed so many times?
Looks like the catcher and everybody going to come to the mound here. They're going to take the pitcher out. Yep. So we're going to get a pitching change here for the Miami Marlins. So MLB just started an economic reform committee. No more buying teams. Yankees are fucked. Going to be a salary cap. Marte is recovering from groin surgery. Should be ready for opening day. Yeah, he said he probably is testing FA and will likely be kicking on different teams. Interesting. Well, I'm at 7 likes right now, so can we try to get me to 10, please? We're in commercial break right now. By the way, for those of you that don't know, Bigfoot is actually Seth. He just changed his name. For those of you that remember Seth, that's Seth. His name is just Bigfoot. In case you're wondering.
Your best defense against erosion and cavities is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. New Pro Enamel Active Shield actively shields.
My UFC fight card play-by-play starts at 8:30.
I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really
I
works.
think 8:30, not 8.
Name an ingredient you can see in this kind bar.
Whenever the prelims start, it's 8:30. I think it's 8:30 on ESPN though.
The universe was talking to you.
I'll check now while I'm in commercial break.
Here's your prize.
Nice.
Let's see.
Ingredients you can see and pronounce.
Dermatologists are the ultimate skin experts.
So Dove Men invited them to test the new Advanced Care Body Wash range.
I'm really curious to see how the shea butter component in a cleanser is going to work.
For the shower that contains an active ingredient for acne.
Yeah, 8:30 is the prelims on ESPN for the UFC fight card tonight.
Dove Men Advanced Care starts treating skin
So.
issues right in the shower.
It's a very great way to control your breakouts.
For my clients with dry skin, I would absolutely recommend this product.
New Dove Men Advanced Care Body Washes.
What's up, Chaos? All right, coming out of commercial break. LaCastro up at bat for the Mets. Mets are winning 5-1. Here we go. That's a little bit too low. That's Evans on the mound for the Miami Marlins. Counts 1-0. There are 2 outs and a man on first for the Mets. Evans, 6 feet tall, 185 pounds, 26 years of age, from Georgia. Popped it up. And left center. It drops, base hit. And here he goes all the way around to home. And he slides in, he's safe. RBI double for LaCastro. Mets go up 6-1. Yeah, I can't complain either. I wish I had more money. Other than that, I'm good. 14 teams are owned by a collaborative groups that are bankrupt. If any investor backs out, so if 5 investors bounce, a team is fucked. Also, smaller market are tired of never being able to win. I mean, I feel like the Yankees have all the money in the world, and they haven't won a World Series since 2009, so I don't know if money is everything. It's a good point, though. I got a $4.50 an hour raise. Brag about it, why don't you? I got another interview Monday night for a school district. Monday morning for a school district. Counts 0-1 for Vientos in foul territory, and it drops in front of the net there, right field corner. Counts 0-2 for Vientos. Yeah, I got another interview early Monday morning for a local school district. We'll see how it goes. I'm still underpaid for what I do. Well, I wish you great luck, bro. Thank you, Tommy. Popped up here! It's going! It's going! It's Rampage time, folks! Home run Mets! New York Mets, top of the 4th, go up 8-1. I feel you, Tommy. I don't know. We could always do like a play-by-play when the Mets play the San Francisco Giants if you want. Keep you busy. The neon stick is for regular season only. Don't want to jinx it, you know what I mean, Seth? Counts 1-0 for Francisco Lindor. Lindor got a piece of that, fouled it on the first base side. 90-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 1-1. They call that a strike to Lindor. Counts 2-1. 84-mile-per-hour pitch from Evans. That was pitch 7 from him. Got a 1-2 here. That's ball on the outside. 85-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-2.
Maybe a little quicker in your Tesla. If you get some open road, it can be. Shave a minute or two.
Lindor smokes that one. Right field. And off the wall. Should be a double. And Lindor gets to second base. Good job, Mr. Francisco Lindor, getting to second. Rockies' Brad Hand agrees to a 1-year deal.
Now he's got to face Alonso after that double.
So Lindor on second with 2 outs. Here comes the man of the hour swinging with power. The polar bear, Pete Alonso. Took a strike there. 84-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-1.
For all intents and purposes, he's making this rotation. He's going to be top half of the rotation, potentially, right? He can have a rougher outing or make a mistake or two. Maybe
Little too high, 84-mile-per-hour pitch is a ball. Counts 1-1. Yeah, everybody keep your fingers crossed, man. Early Monday morning, I got a job at a local school district. Trying to land that one. Fingers crossed, man. I got the nice clothes and the resume ready to go. Alonso cracks that one. Finds the hole. Rolls up. Left field corner. Lindor being waved home. Alonso. Fat ass got to first. Lindor scores. 9-1 New York Mets. Alonso on first. Alonso's big ass could only get the first. It's all good. Lindor went second to home. Didn't even have to be full sprint. Next pitch here to Almonte. I think he was the one that took the shot to the lower back, right? He took a 95-mile-per-hour fastball to the lower back. Counts 0-1. Almost got hit again. Did he get hit again? He did get hit in the foot. That's the second time today Almonte got hit. Almonte to first, Alonso to second. Why are our batters getting hit this much in spring training? Pitching coach and catcher to the mound to try to calm down Evans after 14 pitches. We better not have a repeat of last year where our batters are just getting freaking mollywopped with pitches. I don't want to see our batters getting hit like that, man.
Pitches so far for Evans. It's been a double, a homer, a double, a single, and a hit by pitch. It's Jose Peraza with runners on first and second and 2 outs.
Peraza up at bat. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the pitch. That's outside. 92-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 1-0. If you just jumped in the stream, top of the 4th, Mets are winning 9-1. Next pitch here. Strike right down the middle, 94-mile-per-hour pitch, 1-1 count. Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. I'm like 2 away from 10 likes. I greatly appreciate it, boys. And that's low. Wild pitch. Everybody holds up, though. Nobody advances. Counts 2-1.
Right down the road to West Palm Beach, but the Marlins will actually travel across the state, take out the Red Sox. They'll play a spring training game at the
Almonte on first, cheering on Peraza. Oh! He just got hit in the face on his helmet. That's the 3rd hit batter of the New York Mets this inning. It hit the side of the helmet where it protects your face. Oh my God. Bro, what the fuck? Sorry for cursing, but that's our 3rd batter that's hit by pitch in this inning. That is ridiculous. Peraza's okay because it caught the side that protects your face on the helmet, but bases loaded for the Mets. There's a strike there. Counts 0-1. I'm starting to get a little angry, boys. How many more of our batters need to get hit by pitch in spring training? Davis with the count 0-1 and bases loaded. Went around, counts 0-2.
scoring spot in the second inning on the home run by Cedrola.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, counts 0-2. Mets down to their final strike here, top of the fourth. Mets are winning 9-1. Here's the next pitch from Evans, and I swear to God, if he hits the batter, I'm going to be pissed. Struck him out. 3 outs. We'll head to bottom of the fourth, but the Mets have piled it on. They're winning 9-1. And I better not see another fucking batter get hit today, otherwise I'm going to be ticked off. Ridiculous, bro.
My hair started thinning in my early 20s. I'm genetically predisposed, so we created Nutrafol. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement. It's never too late to improve your hair health. Get started at Nutrafol.com/man.
2 likes, bro. I'm 2 likes away from 10. If we could get me there, that would be great. Also, if you're enjoying my play-by-play, feel free to subscribe. I'm also streaming tonight for the UFC card, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm also live tomorrow. Going to do the Mets and Cardinals game on the Bally Sports Network tomorrow around 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that should be fun. I've not decided what I'll be streaming on Monday just yet, but I will let you guys know in the community tab as soon as I know. We are still in commercial here on the MLB Network. I don't know if there's anything else that pisses me off more than our batters getting hit, especially in the head. Especially with everything that went on last year. Like, the Mets were the most hit team in the league, which, again, ridiculous. We're going to end up setting a record here, getting hit by pitches in spring training, and I don't want to set that record. So. Coming out of commercial break now.
Coming up in mid-August, the World Series champion Astros are in town right after that. Get your tickets for mid-August, right before school starts. And
all right, so we got Peterson on the mound for the first time today. I think he threw a ball and then a strike. 1-1 count for Solar.
Playing at Lone Depot Park at themarlins.com for all of that information all summer long. Jorge Soler, 1 ball and 1 strike from the lefty David Peterson.
Popped up, foul, and backwards. 77-mile-per-hour pitch from Peterson. 1-2 count. David Peterson, 28 games, 7-5 record, ERA 3.83. Whip was 1.33. 126 strikeouts. A lot of those starts he got were because Tyler McGill was injured. Then we moved him to the bullpen, and he did okay. Now the count is 2-2. Foul, first base side. 93-mile-per-hour pitch. Count stays 2-2.
And as we, again, lay the groundwork and paint the picture for the year ahead, the simple thing to say is the Marlins...
Foul on the third base side. Count stays 2-2.
He has been at times in his career, 1 healthy, 2 productive. Yeah, and I think certainly early on...
I need 1 more like to get to 10. I need 1 more like to get 10 likes on this stream, boys. Help your boy out. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Ball way outside. 87-mile-per-hour pitch. Full count now for Solar. 7 pitches here from Peterson thus far. Foul. Foul on the third base side. Count stays full.
Sometimes you don't get the right guy.
That's low. Ball. Soler is walked to first base. Last 3 full seasons. 162 games. 149 games. And then 72 games last season for Soler. What's his home runs? 2019 he had 48, 21, 27, and last year he only had 13. The numbers dipped a tiny bit, but he also didn't play in as many games. He must have had an injury. Dela Cruz up at bat. Takes a ball, counts 1-0. Little too high, strike, 86 mile per hour pitch, and the count's 1-1. What did I just say? Little too high, but they ended up calling it a strike. See, I'm even confused. But then they call that a ball. Wow. These whole plate umpires don't give a shit. I think the count's 2-1 now. Yeah, the count's 2-1.
You get guys like Arise and the man on deck and Gene Segura to be those table setters.
Hit, past Peterson. The second, out at first. Double play. Good job, Mets. 2 outs. Brad Hand agrees to 1-year deal with the Rockies worth $2 million. All right. Good job, Lindor. Next pitch. Strike. Segura. Counts 0-1. I think that was like a 93 mile per hour pitch. Segura last season had 10 home runs and 33 RBIs. He had a couple of decent hits against us last year. There's a strike there. Looks like it was at 80. Counts 0-2. Marlins down to their final strike here, bottom of the 4th inning.
RBI double for Segura back in the 1st inning. All Mets since you can have Sandy Alcantara facing Luis Arias.
It went foul. Counts 0-2. Dominican Republic, Sandy, Cueto, and Segura. They're going to play for Dominican Republic in the WBC. What happened? He wasn't in the box in time. That's going to be an out. So now we're going to the 5th. Segura with an error. Was not in the box. Was not looking and alert. So they'll call that an out to Segura. 3 outs. We'll head to the top of the 5th. We're in commercial break now. I need one more like, boys. Could I get one more like to get to 10 likes on this stream?
Whatever you want. 92% of households that kick off the year with Peloton are still active a year later?
Yeah, actively using it as a coat rack.
Congrats on 50 rides.
Okay, but it's still just a fad. Just an elitist fitness code.
Come on, guys. I know this isn't easy, but we got this.
You'll give up eventually.
Seriously? 92%.
92% stick with it. So can you. Rent a Peloton bike or Bike Plus. Terms apply.
Hot Stove, weekday mornings at 9 Eastern on MLB Network.
Welcome back. Mets in front, top of the 5th inning here. Valley Sports, Florida, your home.
All right, that's a quick commercial break. That's what I like to see.
You've seen that earlier today as well. One of the fun parts of that I get to take part in was a lengthy sit down with the GM, Kim A. And again, the state of the Marlins.
All right, top of the 5th. New York Mets batting. New York Mets winning. 9-1.
Now is Gene Segura called out on strikes. Keep an eye on the clock. So he's got to have his eyes up and be alert to the pitcher at 8 seconds. 9, 8, 1 foot out. Not really.
Yeah, Segura had 1 foot out of the box, not alert, not ready, and that's why Segura was called out.
On his wrist or his belt pack there, that alerts him that we're at 8 seconds. So the hitter's got to be ready. The pitcher's got to be ready. The catcher actually has to be ready by 9 seconds. So we don't foresee that being much of an issue. But
all right, here we go.
Something to get
15 seconds, base is empty. 20 runners on base. 30 between batters. 8 seconds, batter ready for pitch. Pitcher begins motion at 0-0.
Hold on to the ball a little
Right.
bit because the clock starts when the pitcher
Ball on the outside from Florio. 91-mile-per-hour pitch to Cedrola. Counts 1-0. Cedrola rocking the neon orange shades.
And they've got that called a Rydell belt that they wear that they can call for the replays. The home plate umpire
Cracked it.
has like a
Right field. It'll drop. Leadoff single here for the Mets. Man on first. Good job. That's what I like to see.
That way you don't have to keep looking at the clock. Yeah, it's a debate perhaps for another day. You make a great point with all of the things that umpires, home plate umpires now too have to worry about. Automated strike zone might take one of those things off the plate. But again, not for today. No, don't worry about it. Dylan Floro is on the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Gave up a base hit. And now it's Omar Narvaez.
That's Narvaez up at bat. Counts 0-1.
Down to count 0-1. We've seen
Floro, 56 games, 1-3 record, ERA of 3.02, WHIP 1.17. He had 48 strikeouts last year, last season. We go around. 84-mile-per-hour pitch. I think it's a ball. Yeah, it counts 1-1. Oh, almost got hit. Close inside. That's a ball. 90-mile-per-hour pitch counts 2-1.
As a Marlin, he has an ERA at 2.91. So he's steady. He's consistent out of the bullpen. 2-1 to Narvaez.
Narvaez cracks that one.
Left side.
Left side. It's playable. And it drops. There's 3 players there for the Marlins, and they can't get there. Drops in between all of them. Mets will have a man on first and second with no outs. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Look at all the players there. Segura couldn't get there. Segura having a rough last 2 innings, huh?
Shortstop, he's coming across. Third base, he's going back on that ball. So that's a tougher play.
Yeah, I guess it's a tough play, but you got 3 players there. Somebody fucking
It's
awesome.
the nuances, similar to Jazz, right? Like Jazz is a great athlete. He can go out there on a,
Next man up.
November afternoon and catch a fly ball. But now it's all the other things that kind of go along with it.
Cracked it. Fouled it on the third base side.
Is the communication aspect of playing center field.
Counts
And
0-1.
communication with your left fielder and your right fielder and the infielders that are coming back. And that was one of the many things that I talked with Kim about, again, that you can see on Marlins All Access, is if this goes how we all think and we all hope that it's going to go, the Jazz takes center field,
Swing and a miss.
go by the horns and makes it his own.
Counts
Center field
0-2.
has been a problem for the Marlins really the last 5 years. They've had a bunch of guys filter through there. And at Lone Depot Park, it's a spacious center field.
Next pitch.
Castro.
Got a piece of that. Fouled it again down the third base line. Count stays 0-2 after an 84-mile-per-hour pitch.
In center field. They've had more than 6 play center. But you think of all the different guys that have been out there, you'd like to have some consistency. And again, if that works out the way we think and we hope that it will, well, Jazz puts up big numbers too. So that's not just Joe Schmo out there playing center field. That's big time production.
Popped it.
Check swing.
Check swing.
And Amaya will put that one away.
Amaya gets the out around second. Damn. Caught it.
Well, again, center field
1 down.
is a revolving door. A lot of different guys have gone through there, and generally speaking, you
Their MLB average, since 2018, they were ranked 29th, home runs 25th, RBI 28th, on-base percentage 29th, OPS 27. So they're not,
well, now you're really in business.
I don't know,
Yeah, we saw some struggles of
90-mile-per-hour pitch. Looked like it was low. That's Vientos up at bat. Counts 1-0.
AJ Puck, a reliever left-hander.
Strike. Counts 1-1.
427.
Please subscribe if you've not yet done so, and if you could smash the like button, helps me out immensely. 1-1 count for Vientos. Here's the pitch. Popped up. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's rampage time, folks. Yet another home run for the Mets. 3-run home run from Vientos. Mets go up 12-1. Here, top of the 5th inning. 12-1 Mets. Home run distance 469 feet. The velocity was over 110 miles per hour, it looks like. Buck Showalter. High fives all around. Showing some emotion there in the Mets dugout. That's what I like to see. Lindor up at bat, batting from the other side now. Ball inside, counts 1-0.
Cutter, slider, a little bit up. 469 feet.
469 feet from Vientos. Lindor almost got hit by a pitch there. I'm not liking how close some of our batters are getting hit by pitches. Some of them have already been hit. Almonte's been hit twice. Vientos making his case. Yes, sir. Lindor takes a strike there. I don't know about that call. Counts 1-2. Lindor pops that one. Right field, playable in front of the warning track. He's out. 2 outs. All right, here comes Alonso. That's why you hear everybody cheering. He just jumped in the stream, top of the 5th. Mets winning 12-1. Alonso, 40 home runs last season and 131 RBIs, which was a record. He'll take a strike there. I don't really agree with that last call, but whatever. It's spring training. Counts 0-1 for Pete Alonso. Alonso stepped out of the box in time, I think. Count stays 0-1. Why is there music outside my window?
That gives you some versatility.
Alonso cracks that one. Fouls it on the first base side. Yo, what's up, Rolex? Oh, somebody caught it. Somebody caught it. So that's the end of the side. Mets are winning 12-1. David, hit that like button. Get us to 10 likes, please. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
How good does this look? You cannot get this from a microwave.
Tavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals at tavala.com.
Save up to 80% off at Carato Suits semi-annual clearance sale. Suits is low at $79.99. Every other suit in the store is buy one suit, get 2 free, plus an additional $100 to $200 off postage. The whole store is on sale during the semi-annual clearance sale. Now at Carato Suits.
Turning around the next, a 5-second violation of the entry pass. And Miami, down by only 2, gets the ball back with just over 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Really great defense. Locks in individual battles there. Staying in front of their men. Runs it out, nowhere to throw the ball. It's been a while since the Heat have led. Tyler Hero at 25 points tonight. 5 on the shot clock. Martin wide open for 3. Go! Miami takes the lead. 107-106. First lead since 3:36 left in the first quarter, when it was 26-20.
Peterson comes back and gives the Knicks a 1-point advantage. In the front and now at 21. 5:18 to play. New York.
Dave, I'm also live tonight at 8:30. I'm doing the UFC prelims and main card tonight. So I'll be here all night, bro. Give me the good news. 12-1 Mets. Bottom of the fifth. Peterson on the mound. Verlander looked great. Peterson looking pretty good here. Counts 0-1. Hit over towards short. And over to Alonso. He's out. 1 out. Your eyes are not fooling you. It is 12-1 Mets, bottom of the fifth inning. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like the game is sped up by 30 minutes. I feel like my streams are like an hour less, which is fine. You were here, I think, you were here when I was live one day last year where it was a regular season game that did not go to extra innings. And it was like 4 hours and 56 minutes. That's ridiculous. So I like it. There is 1 out. There was a ball. And then another ball from Peterson pitching to Fortes. Counts 2-0. 4 hours of baseball is just too long, man. Yeah. I was exhausted the next day, too. Another ball. Counts 3-0. Peterson falling behind on the count. There's a strike. 90-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 3-1. Oh, somebody else was just in the stream talking about UConn. Was that? I think it was Joe. Hit by Peterson off his leg. Chuck it to Alonso. 2 outs. I'm doing the UFC, bro. Because I have to be a man of my word. And whenever Conor McGregor, John Jones fights, or Chris Weidman, I always do play-by-play for those cards. Plus, I think it's going to be a big night since it's the return of John Jones. Moving up to heavyweight. He hasn't fought in 3 years. And, yeah. Trainers and everybody to the mound just checking on Peterson. Buck Showalter there with Hefner and everybody. Peterson saying he's fine. Yeah, we're good. Peterson will stay in. He's good. He could use a couple more reps just in case. Is there... There's no Mets and there's no Knicks on Monday. Is there any good college games on Monday that we get on the East Coast? Maybe I'll do that. I'm also going to try to do the Mets game tomorrow at 1:05 on the Bally Sports Network. Dude, Randall last night. I know. I know. Strike to Sanchez. 92-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 0-1. Knicks are on an 8-game win streak. 8-game win streak. I'm not even a Knicks fan, and I'm excited. 92-mile-per-hour pitch. They call that a ball? They did. Counts 1-1 for Sanchez. Yeah, I was going nuts myself, bro. I was going nuts myself. I am a fan of Julius Randle, though. Although I'm a Lakers fan, I'm not really this diehard Knicks fan. I'm a fan of Julius Randle. He's really growing on me, man. The last 2 seasons. 2-1 count here for Sanchez. That was pitch 27 from Peterson. Next pitch. Strike. 93-mile-per-hour fastball, it looks like. 2-2 count. He's got a good command of the team. He's a good leader right now, Randall. But so is Brunson, and Brunson was playing hurt. Again. Ball there to Sanchez. Full count now.
Well, we know the kind of power he has. Jesus Sanchez.
Ball on the outside, walked him. I got a big interview again, David, Monday morning for a local school district custodial position. So fingers crossed, bro. Barrett is Barrett. Barrett is tough.
I think he hit it up
Yeah,
that
Quickly is
wall.
playing well too, especially when it comes to shooting downtown
Yeah,
threes.
it was amazing. I mean, I think the amazing thing about that is people were saying, well, it was in Denver, it was in Coors Field. But there aren't any other balls sitting up there. Yeah, I know.
I thought Barrett had a better game yesterday. Popped up here, play a ball around left field. Out, 3 outs. Yeah, I'm going to dress nice again, sir. All right, we're going to head to the top of the 6th inning. It is 12-1 Mets. If you're looking for the game, today's game is on the MLB Network. Please subscribe and please like the stream if you've not yet done so. 8:30 is when the UFC stream starts tonight. We start with prelims on ESPN. It's been probably about a year since I've done a UFC play-by-play. I can't remember the last time I did a full prelim and main card UFC play-by-play. So it should be fun. Shake off some ring rust there. Be interesting, I guess.
Kids are so expensive, Dad. Now Katie needs braces. Maybe try switching your car insurance to Progressive. You can save hundreds. No, Dad.
Maybe try switching your car insurance to Progressive. You could save hundreds.
It's a great idea, TV Dad, but I said the exact same thing.
Someday when you're a father, you'll understand.
I'm his father.
Still in commercial break. I'm just checking something on one of my streams. And as I say that, we come out of commercial for the 6th inning.
Marlins members in attendance here today, and you can experience special wins and
Who's going to be on the mound?
with exclusive savings and access with a Marlins membership. Visit marlins.com/memberships today. I want to say I heard the number was about 200 or so Marlins members made the way up using Brightline today. Great way to go to the game, especially if you're up here and you're going down the Lone Depot. Excellent stuff.
Save up to 40% at the ballpark.
So we've got
The Marlins are that bad, huh?
Yuri Perez.
Yuri Perez on the mound, 18 starts last season, 3-3 record, ERA 3.97, 1.14 for the whip, strikeouts 110. Yada 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 yada.
Fantastic. All right, so I'm sure you've heard a lot about this Yuri Perez guy. Let's start with him.
Ball inside to Almonte.
What, I don't know, it's maybe intimidating in this tall drink of water.
Yep, the arm works for sure. I'm doing PFPs and
Counts 1-0.
like that, covering
They still have Florio stats up. They got to fix that. Whoever is doing the ticker today for this game sucks. Pop up here, 99-mile-per-hour pitch. That's foul. 1-1 count.
You kind of heard about it a little bit last year in spring, and then as the season
Yeah, definitely, bro.
seemed like,
Definitely, David.
prospects in the organization, it was just, Yuri. So,
1-1 count.
electric stuff, the fact that he's only 19, 20,
Swing and a miss from Almonte.
is incredible.
At 19, he turns 20 in
1-2.
April. Joey, you mentioned PFPs. I watched a little bit yesterday, and I talked about it earlier. It was a more intense-looking PFP than I'd seen in a while, and that, to me, that was a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah, I hope so too, dude.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game that we have to be good at. And,
Swing and a miss.
we certainly put an emphasis on that.
They had the count 1-1. It was really
We have to be good as a team.
1-3. He just struck out. So
We haven't seen that as much play out, but I think as the season rolls around,
1 out. Joey Wendell doing an interview here.
we're certainly going to see that come to fruition.
By the way, Mel told us, Paul and I, the other day, one of the things he wants
Top
to
of the
see
4th,
Yuri
Alonso
Perez
had an RBI
is
single.
improve that breaking ball and a good
That's my
breaking ball
guy.
and get that strikeout.
100-mile-per-hour pitch. Strike. Counts 0-1.
Over here, but I also haven't faced him.
Houston and Boston are tied 3 apiece. Top of the 6th or 5th. I don't know what that says. Here's a hit here. Right field. He's out.
Out there in center field, but he gives way to Jesus Sanchez for the second out.
Peraza out. 2 outs.
Where are you at right now? It's still early in the spring, early enough that there's still time to kind of fine-tune some stuff. But how do you feel physically, especially coming off last year? You had a few of the injuries that were nagging throughout the year.
Yeah, the body feels good. Hopefully, I was able to kind of fix some of the issues that was causing those injuries, and yeah, you know, like you said,
Swing and a miss.
shooting some things and you know, working on some things offensively. I just
Counts 0-1.
experimented with a modified toe tap today, so you know, no better time to try than against the reigning Cy Young Award winner.
Foul and back. Counts 0-2.
But,
Next down to their final strike.
yeah, you know, just
Top of the
just
6th
trying to
inning.
get something so I can, you know, have a little better pitch selection, see the ball deeper in the zone, and have some more quality at bats. And so we're experimenting with.
That's
that.
too high.
You know,
It was a fastball though at 99.
The approach than is the results at this point. And I think, you know, there's a lot of guys kind of going through.
1-2 count.
Greg Brown's done a great job of coming in and
Outside and low. 2-2 count.
with guys in the off season and then early on in the spring training. A lot of guys are working on things, and you know, at times when you're working on things, it takes a week or two, sometimes 15, 20, 30 at bats to kind of see it roll come out.
And that's low. 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Full count now. Let's see what Perez wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I want to play every day, you know, no matter where it is. But you know, to be
Cracked it. That sounded clean. It's close. And it went over the ball, wall of the ball, so it's a double. Double for Davis. He's on second.
I don't know if you can find that on.
Damn, that was close to being a home run.
Pretty good job to have.
yeah, no, I'm excited.
Needed a little bit more wind in the sails.
And you know, feeling like you're in every single play. I mean, you know, the shortstop has to be the leader of the infield, and I feel like
Next man up. Is that Sidrola?
I feel like you know, I just like being involved so much in positioning and all that kind of stuff. Excited to play next to Gene. Excited to play next to Luis. You know, two fantastic players.
Popped up.
And to get the opportunity to play next to him.
And in foul territory, he's out. Leave a man stranded on second. That's okay. Head to the bottom of the 6th. Mets still winning. 12-1. We go to commercial break. I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back. In the meantime, chat amongst yourselves. Feel free to subscribe. Share if you want to. Like the stream if you want to.
ED is difficult for me and for my partner. Through HIMS, I can message a licensed provider.
You're dropping and you want to pop, just keep your feet alive. The last thing you want to do is be real static while you're waiting for the different speeds of these wideouts before you throw the ball. That's a nice in cut by Levis.
Yes.
Yeah, that ball jumps. CD, you're down there. You can see it. Sometimes you can feel it when you see guys with big kind of arms. Has to look down there.
Oh, there's no question about it. It absolutely jumps, and you know what else? The guys around them notice too. You know, when they're in a pack and everyone has their own talents and their own feel, but with Levis, one step up and throw it, full attention to the quarterbacks.
He got hit a ton this year. When you look at it, sacked 37 times, which is the second lowest of the top quarterbacks. And he dropped back only 357 times, the third fewest. So, man, his drop back to getting hit ratio is very high.
Rick, I'm standing down here by this second group of wide receivers. They're working through their vertical jump. They all turn around to watch Will Levis throw.
Get a jump on the new season with Hot Stove's spring training coverage. Join Matt and Harold for the latest news, roster moves.
All right, should be coming out of commercial break soon.
This season, Hot Stove, weekday mornings, 9 Eastern, only on.
Probably one more commercial or just. Oh, we come out of commercial. Cool. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Welcome back, bottom 6 here in Jupiter. Paul Severino, Tommy Hutton. And we talked about it earlier. One of the new faces.
Who's on the mound here?
This is an old face for the Miami Marlins, and that's Jeff Brigham.
Jeff Brigham.
With the Marlins.
Last season, 16 games, 0-1 record, ERA 3.38, WHIP 1.33, 28 strikeouts, 10 walks. Opponent average 244. So he'll check in for the Mets for the first time today. Here's his first pitch. Ball way outside, counts 1-0. Ole, 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 ole.
Second inning, a 6-run 4th inning, and then 3 more runs in the 5th for the Mets. 12 runs on 12 hits.
Strike, counts 1-1.
How players move. I saw a list a month or so ago about how so many Marlins that were on the roster in 2022 have been scattered around the major leagues. Yeah, we see Brian Anderson.
Counts 2-1.
Leywood Diaz had a very interesting offseason. Was with a few organizations. it might be shorter to list off the
Counts 3-1.
Of course, Pablo, we're all going to keep our eye on Pablo with the Minnesota Twins. Cody Boutique, Kansas City. Talked about Biggie Rowe with the Dodgers.
Swing and a miss, full count. 92-mile-per-hour pitch.
Have come through the Marlins over the previous few years who weren't with them in 2022 are now playing overseas.
We'll count here.
Brinson is out in Japan.
Let's see what Brigham throws.
Former Marlins minor league player of the year. He's out
Be his
in
sixth
Korea.
pitch.
The Dean machine has gone to Korea.
Got him! Struck him out! One away.
For the first out here in the bottom of the sixth inning.
If you just checked in, it's 12-1 Mets, bottom of the sixth inning. Brigham on the mound for the Mets.
We'll bring up Luis Arise, who's the DH today.
Luis
Sounds like
Arise,
last at bat
DH today for the Marlins. Up at bat.
This ball game, we'll have a chance to talk with him.
That's a ball. 94-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 1-0.
I know a lot of ballparks say no pepper games. You can't play that old school game pepper, but I would venture to guess, Tommy, that if you still could play that game, then Luis Arise would be really good at it. He would be good at it. Absolutely.
Ball again. Counts 2-0.
A lost start, but not in the case of Luis Arise. And it's just, for those, it's really just bat on the ball, hand-eye coordination.
Good. What am I looking at? That's warning track. At center. Out. It sounded good, but he's out at center field. 2 outs.
Let's celebrate the 305 tomorrow, March 5th, with this great deal. Tomorrow only, score $5 tickets.
Tomorrow only.
Marlins game.
30 games for $5. Marlins.com. 305 offer. Now that's a steal. I have 30 games where tickets are $5. Oh my God. I don't mean to make fun of Miami Marlins, but Jesus, their team is awful. There's a ball. Counts 1-0. I think the Mets only have like 2 games this season where the tickets are that low at fucking Citi Field. 2-0 is the count.
Hampson maybe cut from that same cloth as a John Birdie type, right? A guy who's
Please subscribe and please hit the like button when you get a chance. Next pitch here.
the Colorado Rockies last few years. Trying with
Almost hit him. Ball inside. Counts 3-0. Brigham falling way behind on the count here. His last 3 pitches weren't even close.
sometimes a guy will get an opportunity, a young player, non-roster guy, a guy who comes to big league camp knowing that he probably is going to go to the minor leagues. But it's amazing.
Strike. Counts 3-1. Clocked at 93 that last pitch.
Somewhere during the season, if the big club needs a particular position.
Next pitch here from Brigham.
All of a sudden, something
Popped
like
up,
that.
foul, and backwards. Now it's a full count with 2 outs.
Remember when so-and-so did this? That was good.
Let's see if Brigham throws the heat here. This will be pitch 15 from him.
Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but I want to look back over the last 150 years.
Say throw the fastball,
Figure
bro.
out when the last time that a team didn't need its minor league depth.
Got a bug bite on the ankle.
Regular season.
Here's the pitch.
So you're always gonna
Hit. Over towards third. Chuck it to first. He's out. Good job. 3 outs. That's the end of 6. Score is still 12-1. Mets will be up after this, top of the 7th inning. Just got here because I'm getting a smart TV, so now I have TV in my room and can watch every game now. Congrats, young man. Congrats, B Games. Don't forget to hit the like button, B Games. I'm also live tonight at 8:30 p.m. I'm doing the UFC prelims and then the main card at 10. So I'll be streaming UFC play-by-play all day tonight. I'm also going to try to do the Mets game tomorrow at 1:05 p.m. B Games. So we're in commercial break now. And it's top of the 7th inning. I'm relatively pleased with what I'm seeing from the Mets today. If you weren't here earlier, Verlander was the starter today, and Verlander looked really good, in great shape, good motion, good power, good variety. I'm really happy with him. Granted, yes, it's spring training, but he just looks so ready. So I'm really hoping that him and Scherzer will be the 1-2 punch we needed last year, this year. But I'm always cautiously optimistic. I've been a Mets fan since birth. I've been a Mets fan since 1989. I'm always cautiously optimistic. The last 2 seasons, I've had my heart broken. And prior to that, I've had my heart broken as well. But Singapore tomorrow? Oh, Sagna tomorrow. Yeah, the Ghost! The Ghost! All right, out of commercial break. Top of the 7th. Who's on the mound for the Marlins? If I had the money, I would have went to some of these spring training games, man. They look like they're so much fun. They really do. Brett Beatty up at bat gets a hit. Over towards second. Pitcher will cover, and Brett's out at first. One away. I have high hopes for that kid. Brett Beatty, I've got high hopes for him, man. I really do.
The friendships and the dynamic in that Marlins clubhouse.
I mean, I just come here to have fun, you know. Baseball is a beautiful sport to play, and I just try to give me a lot of energy.
That's a foul. 97-mile-per-hour pitch from Perez on the mound still. Counts 0-1.
But nothing. We just here and have fun, man.
It's Ramirez up at bat. He cracks that one. Left field, warning track in front of the wall. Out. 2 outs.
Luis, we talked a little bit around the batting cage. You're getting ready to go to the WBC.
Top of the 2nd. Said Rolla had a 3-run home run today.
Venezuela, because they got a pretty good little guy at second base.
How about them apples?
Is he really? Yeah. Tell us about growing up and watching Major League Baseball. Who'd you follow?
Andy Chavez. When I grew up, Andy Chavez one of my favorite players, and right now,
There's the pitch. Is that Mauricio? Bro! Is that big man? Yo, here we go, boys. Counts 1-0. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1. Conman, David. Here we go.
What has led you to the high?
All my Mets people. Here we go.
Just don't swing and miss. Where does that come from?
My dad teach me how.
Next pitch. Hit it. Left field. Will it drop? It does. Mauricio on first base with a single. All right, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get, man.
Well, that's one of the main reasons.
That's another guy.
Gotcha.
That's another guy that I have high hopes for. Him, Brett, and Alvarez, the 3 of them. I have high hopes and expectations for all 3 of those dudes.
Other players on this roster, and hopefully just more balls in play and more action for the Marlins.
There's a strike there. Fastball clocked at 98. Counts 0-1.
Everybody knows this is a hard division, but that is impossible. So we just gotta go there, have fun, and play baseball right away.
Cracked the fastball, 95. Around right center. Out. So that's 3 outs. That will retire the side. It's 7th inning stretch time. They're going to go to a commercial break. I'm going to go to a bathroom break.
Introducing the ultimate experience for all with Electric XP Trike. We took our award-winning XP Series e-bikes and added a bigger battery, hydraulic brakes, and a third wheel to create the industry's first fully foldable and fully assembled electric tricycle. The ride is designed to move you forward into the next adventure with a dual-drive rear hub motor, no matter your mobility, balance, or age. Learn more at electricebikes.com and come ride with us.
My active psoriatic arthritis can slow me down. Now, Skyrizi helps me get going by treating my skin and joints. Along with significantly clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Skyrizi attaches to you and reduces a source of excess inflammation that can lead to skin and joint symptoms. With Skyrizi, 90% clearer skin and less joint pain is possible.
Yeah, Vientos had a good day today. B games.
Lower ability to fight that may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like the feeling of improving my skin and joints. And that means everything. Now's the time to talk to your doctor about how Skyrizi can help treat your psoriatic arthritis so you can get going. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
All right, coming out of commercial break, 7th inning stretch time.
Day there for Jose Peraza and Francisco Lindor. Got the spot here in the spring where guys will usually get their 2-3 at bats. Take it to the house.
Look like Peraza and Lindor are leaving. They got to catch a flight.
Mark Vientos.
Looks like they're getting ready to go. They got to catch the flight for the WBC, I think. Is their day done? Is that right? Did they just leave? De La Cruz is up at bat for the Marlins. Green is on the mound for our Mets.
Today on Valley Sports Florida, we'll have Marlins games sprinkled throughout the spring. Just a tantalizing few. Just enough to get you ready for March 30th. We don't want you to get sick of us until at least April 3rd. Then from there, it's all over. De La Cruz takes a strike.
Strike. Counts 0-1. Thank you guys for the 11 likes on the stream. That means a lot, man. Next pitch from Green. Outside, just a tad. 1-1 count for De La Cruz. Cedrola had a 3-run home run top of the second. 2 runs scored on errors. Top of the fourth. LaCastro RBI double. There's a ball there. Counts 2-1.
What he could hopefully bring to the table with an extended look, playing time, what have you.
And it's a little too high. 3-1 count for De La Cruz. Cedrola, 3-run home run top of the fifth. There you go, B games. Oh, you're asking about Vientos. My bad. But Vientos had a good game, too. Foul and back. Full count for De La Cruz.
He was number 1 in the major leagues in sweet spot rate. Hit the ball right on that sweet spot.
Next pitch.
Good pitch.
Crack that. Holy shit. Left field. One hop off the wall. Double for De La Cruz. Leadoff double for the Miami Marlins. They have some life here. De La Cruz is going to come out. Someone's going to run from him, and they said his day will be done. So a runner's going to come in for De La Cruz. I didn't see who that was. Yeah, it was B games. There's a strike there. Counts 0-1.
Sometimes if you look at batting average, they could be bleeders, they could be bloops. When you look at some of the advanced measures, you can see something like a De La Cruz and think, okay, we might have a breakout candidate.
Strike. Counts 0-2.
Wow. Yeah, and by the way, it tells you a little something with number 2 on that list, Freddie Freeman. I've heard of him. He's pretty good.
Foul.
Santiago Chavez fouls one
First
away.
base side. Count stays 0-2.
That's why you know Murdoch's been around for a year or so. The number gets smaller. He's down to number 6. Was he in the 80s last year, something like that?
Please hit that like button when you get a chance. 0-2 count.
I think by
Got a piece of that. Right field. And it's going to drop fair. Fuck. That'll score a run. And man on second. Now the score is 12-2 with a man on second, no outs. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie.
Just trying to make contact. Not a full swing. And was able to keep that ball fair. When he first hit it, I thought it might go foul. But as he cruised up the line, all of a sudden he saw that.
Oh, there's some more life there for Miami.
Center fields, that kind of went and kept that ball fair. So good job by Chavez.
Strike right down the middle. Clocked at 92, counts 0-1.
Joey Wendley's moved over to third base.
Excuse me. Swing and a miss, counts 0-2. Clocked at 92 miles per hour. I think that said 92.
You know, we talked about a lot of different things.
Counts 0-2.
Much about Brent Brown, John Mabry.
Oh, that smoked.
Did a lot of work with the hitter.
Right field, warning track in front of the wall. Got the out. Thank God.
Will advance Chavez to third.
Chavez gets the third, though.
That new look coaching staff for the
One out and one on.
back. Wellington's been out, bullpen back. Rob Flippo mentioned him before. Pitching side kind of staying intact. But
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Green.
all on the offensive side. Luis Ureta is on the bench. He's the bench coach for Skip Schumacher. CJ Hinojosa at the plate right now. The runner at third.
Ball counts 1-0. They said it's outside. Clocked at 79.
What can a hitting coach do for a hitter, for an offense, when it comes to philosophy or mindset, whatever it might be? Because obviously,
Fouling back counts 1-1. Another 79 mile per hour pitch. That's, you know,
yeah, there
tiny bit low.
There's so many things a hitting coach can draw from. You don't want to clutter the lines too much. I think in talking to Brent Brown, that's one of the things. Yes, he has the athletics, and there's some things he wants to go after, but you don't want to.
That's too high.
Hitter's mind when he goes up there and hit.
Counts 2-1.
Going back to the pitch clock, you have less time to think. So the less you have to think about when you go in to actually face a major league pitcher, I think the better off you're going to be. I love one. He's got a kind of a subtle sense of
Counts 3-1.
Yeah. And I went up to him today, and first 3 or 4 swings that the guys take in their first round of cuts in the batting cage were all swings just to
Walked
hit the ball
them.
the other way. Stay back wherever the pitch was, just stay back, hit the ball the other way. He said, "Yeah, I like to call that my lousy single."
Man on first and third.
And there is something to be said for that, right? Again, mentioned it quickly before, but the 1-run losses for the Marlins last year, that was not a whole lot of fun, but sometimes that's the difference of one, lack of one, even, situational hit. I thought I read the other day. that
Green's trying to stay calm on the mound.
were the most by a team since 1975. Most 1-run losses by a team since 1975. Our Encarnacion will hit here for Jesus Sanchez.
Oh, shit. Hit over towards right center. Caught it. Sack fly. Runner comes in. 2 outs. Now it's 12-3 Mets. 2 outs and a man on first for Miami. right, let's get out of this inning because it's dragging on and we're giving up runs here, Mets.
Believe it or not, it was the Cincinnati Reds. They were probably like 9 to 8 losses. Yeah.
What? It's 12-3, David. 12-3, Mets.
Jordan Groshans, who has taken over at first base, getting his first at bat.
Through a ball, counts 1-0. 12-3 Mets. Top, bottom of the 7th. Foul on the right side and back. 1-1 counts.
I think another guy, first of all, has an opportunity to make this club at the beginning of the season. But if he doesn't, I don't think there's any question we will see him at some point or another. Yeah, he was fun to watch.
Yeah, he's certainly not the best fucking pitcher, right? 2-1 count.
He's going to get an opportunity to play a little first base. He's been a top 100 prospect.
It is what it is.
Baseball in years past.
Wow, that was way too high. Counts 3-1.
Fastball.
And he walked him. Man on first and second. Can we take this pitcher out? I know it's spring training. He just fucking like... He sucks. He's going to put the Marlins back into this ball game. Vientos had a 2-home run in the 4th B games, by the way. Keep him in, test his guts. Catcher and Hefner to the mound. I don't think he has much, bro. I don't think he has much guts. Please hit the like button if you've not yet hit the thumbs up. Can you do that for me right now, please? I appreciate it. Ugh. Amaya up at bat? That's not Amaya, is it? I guess it is. 2 on, 2 out. Throws a strike there. Counts 0-1. The Knicks game was great, wasn't it? B games? That was a great game last night. Counts 1-1. Lovely Knicks game. Bro, that was a great fucking game last night. Alright? I'm not even a Knicks fan. I'm a Julius Randle fan, but yeah. I got a ball. What's the count? 2-1 is the count. For those of you that weren't here when I said it, I'm also going to be live at 8:30 for the UFC fight card. Prelims and main card. So it's going to be like a 6-hour stream or something. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Low. Counts 3-1. This dude's about to load the fucking bases. How much longer do you want him to stay in, David? Swing and a miss. Finally. Full count. Full count, 2 outs and 2 on. He's going to walk him right here, David. Watch. Ready? Oh, he struck him out. I'm wrong. All right, we're going to head to the 8th. I stand corrected.
92% still active? Seems high. Seriously? It's just a bike. Wait, they make a treadmill with a 2 with speed mount?
Yeah, want to try?
I stand corrected, David.
Start a 30-day home trial today. Terms apply.
I want to see Ottavino. I want to see Drew Smith more. I want that pinky to be perfect, which I'm sure it is. That sucked last year that he had that broken finger. I think we had some moments we could have used him last year. What team did Jolie Rodriguez go to? Anybody know off the top of their heads?
helping you with venue info,
What team did Jolie Rodriguez go to?
club offers, and so much more. And it's a great way to capture your visit by adding photos and memories.
All right, 2 more innings to go.
Download the free MLB Ballpark app on the iOS App Store or Google Play today.
This is the time to get ready for the new season. And here is where you can see how each team is shaping up for 2023. MLB Tonight's spring training coverage. An inside look at baseball's top prospects and biggest stars. And see which teams have the tools to win it all. MLB Tonight's spring training coverage. Only on MLB Network.
Welcome back down to the 8th inning here in Jupiter.
Red Sox, thank you, B-Games.
Talk a little bit about the
Guts my ass, David.
This is how it's got to be on the infield. You have to have 2 on either side of the second base bag. You can't be over the top of second base either. It's got to be clear. So then you wonder, all right, well, how are we going to shift guys like Joey Gallo? We'll figure that out. This is what Tommy Huff was referencing. No left fielder. So the left fielder swings over to the...
Wow, look at that, how they shifted in that last game. They took a left fielder out. Wow, they can move an infielder. They can move an outfielder to the infielder for the shift. So there's a loophole in the rule. But there's no left fielder then. So that's how that last game they shifted on Gallo. Huh. 1-1 count here for this young kid that's up for the Mets.
Who would you do that against that the Marlins face? Would you do that against maybe a Matt Olson?
Yeah, they did that in the last game, so they wanted to shift on Gallo. So they pulled the left fielder and moved him to shallow right. And they made it into a shift, but then you have no left fielder. There's a little loophole there, huh? There's a hit there from the kid. All run! Welcome to the Mets, young man. Is that, what's his last name, Walker? Oh, Winokur. First home run of the season for him. All right. Mets go back up by 10. 13-3. Welcome to the Mets, young man. That home run was smoked right field. Next man up.
I threw him for a loop today. I came up behind him in the truck. I'm going to say hello, and I said, "Excuse me, sir, your credential does not work here." He threw his hands up. He said, "I know." Oh, it's you.
Fouling back.
That Yuri Perez is out there again. And, you know, when you and I had our conversation with Mel, we talked.
What's the count? 0-1.
Even though he's 6'8", and you would think he'd be tough to pick up, hitters pick up the ball often.
Oh, cool. Cool B games. Cool. It's in the dirt. Counts 1-1.
A little bit more, and I love how Mel uses the term. He's got a few more boxes to check. Yeah. Yes. It's a great point.
Counts 1 and 2 actually.
With a
Sorry.
And a ceiling as high as Perez.
There's a hit there. And in the sun, in foul territory by first, he's out. 2 outs?
Sportcook's MVP haircut experience is now better than ever.
Is it 1 out or 2 outs?
On a hot steam towel.
It might actually be 1.
Massaging shampoo. And neck and shoulder.
Sorry.
Nirvana. Oh yeah. Only at Sport Clips.
19-year-old, he throws strikes. He's not a guy
Next
that
pitch.
struggles with command.
I think I said 2 outs. It's actually 1.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Mel preaches, not just with Yuri or Jesus Luzardo, with Sandy, up and down the rotation and in the bullpen too, is strike 1. Throw strike 1.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss.
Also love what he was talking about the other
That's
day.
Stewart up at bat, by the way.
Of a 1-1 pitch. Obviously, strike 1, yes, that you want to get to.
Counts 1 and 1.
Now
Next
you have
pitch.
to count 1-1.
Too high. Counts 2 and 1. But there was the fastball from Perez, clocked at 97.
Gives the advantage a little to the hitter. if you get that pitch, now it's 1-2, and as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat.
Cracked it.
Bounce to first.
Over to first.
Groshans, he'll take it to the bench.
And was that Groshans that got the out at first?
So we know that
Now it's 2 outs.
Skip Schumacher to his left there have Sandy at the top of the rotation. No particular order with Luzardo and Rogers and Cueto, Cabrera, and Braxton Garrett, but I think you can make a case that any of those guys should be in the rotation, and maybe they all will.
That's smoked. It is. I'll say it this time. It's not a home run. It bounced. It's a double. So I can't say it, David. It's a double. Man.
Yeah, you know, when that topic comes up, it's never not talked about concerning the Marlins.
Nice call, John Sterling.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Perez has been on the mound today. He's got 32 pitches. Mets have a couple on and a couple out here. Top of the 8th. The Mets are currently winning 13-3. Had a lot of good at-bats today. A couple of errors for the Marlins as well. And that one is hit. And it's fouled back. Counts 0-1. There's my John Sterling impression. He dope.
Mel the other day. Did you get the impression that he was hinting at Trevor Rogers?
Counts 0-1.
Back to similar to what he was a year ago.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
He might be in that breakout. He looks good this spring. He really looks good. Had a good outing. First time out. Working on
0-2 count.
consistently releasing the ball at same area. Good release point.
Oh! Cracked it! And it is Rampage time, folks! New York Mets piling it on here in spring training. Holy smokes! Oh my goodness.
I think maybe the Mets should have brought Nimmo and O'Neill and some of those guys. Though it appears they haven't needed them.
My goodness.
Ritter dead center. In one of those boxes,
Mets go up
that Mel was
15-3.
and that even Kim was talking about when I asked her about Yuri Perez. One of those
Counts
boxes
0-1. Is that Brett Beatty?
struggles. Right?
Almost got hit.
Brett Beatty got clipped by that one.
He did get hit. He got clipped in the side, apparently.
Because no matter
Or did he not?
Sandy Alcantara
Did he not get clipped? Hold on. Now they're saying no? Now they're saying yes. Okay. Brett's on first. Yeah, Mauricio's coming now, bro. Right? Brett Beatty on first. Catcher to the mound. Trying to calm down Perez.
An entire bad start or 2 bad starts. How do you bounce back? That's one of the things that Mel
15-3, top of the 8th, New York Mets.
Yuri and other youngsters. Yeah, that's one of the things that's been impressive watching Yuri go about his job in spring training right next to Sandy Alcantara all the time. He's gonna miss him when Sandy
Please hit that like button. What happened? We got a balk here from Perez. So Brett Beatty advances to second base. He balked him.
Second base, and now Alex Ramirez has himself a 1-0 count.
Ramirez almost got hit in the chest. Counts. Wait, shouldn't it be 2-0? It's 1-0 right now. That's low. Counts 2-0. Hey.
I think I misspoke. I don't think that balk had anything to do with pitch clock. It may have just been your regular run-of-the-mill balk, moving the runner to second base. So 2-0 the count here to Alex Ramirez.
Foul. 98-mile-per-hour pitch. Drop to a knee, did Ramirez. Swinging all the way through. 2-1 count. Got a piece of that. 97-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-2.
Just kind of a regular walk, kind of an old school play. Ramirez fly out to left field.
Swing and a miss. Did he get a piece of it? He did. My bad.
5 home runs for the New York Mets.
Count stays 2-2. 5 home runs today for the New York Mets, if you're keeping track. He also got a couple of runs on 2 errors. Opening day, March 30th against the Marlins. Swing and a miss, 3 outs. That retires the side. Mets dominating right now.
Feast like family, toast like royalty to guys with beards and guys with James Bonds. Because life rewards the great. Gifts is for one. This St. Patrick's Day is for everyone.
All right, we're in commercial break. Once this game ends, I'm going to take a little break myself. And then I'll be back at 8:30 for the UFC fight card tonight.
So here's the fun part. I'm not being paid. And just like that, 20 minutes later, it's done cooking my meal.
How good does this look? Cannot get this from a microwave.
You were sitting right for impossibly convenient home cooking. Browse this week's meals.
Go to the bathroom.
And there's a new fight for best in the West. Just when you think you've seen it all, you realize you ain't seen nothing yet. Robberies you never saw coming. No rules that break the frame. And what's this? All we know is that it's happening tonight.
All right.
AAA Insurance. Bundle and save more.
Coming out of commercial break. Speak of the devil, just in time.
Home runs today have opened up the 15-3 lead. Make it loud for your Marlins on opening weekend as they take on the Mets.
Opening weekend, March 30th to April 2nd. Lone Depot Park. The greatest opening weekend matchup in history. The Slammin' in Little Havana. Oh, please.
Lone Depot Park is
The Mets are going to smoke y'all.
workout in the next few weeks with the World Baseball Classic there for all 3 rounds.
It's a foul there. Counts 0-1.
In the next week or so, all over the globe, in fact. Taiwan and Tokyo.
They make it seem like it's a toe-to-toe matchup against 2 great teams. Marlins about to get spanked every single one of those games. Fuck out of here. Next pitch. That's McFarland on the mound. That's a ball. Counts 1-1.
Xavier Edwards High School in Coconut Creek and an acquisition from the Tampa Bay Rays. This past offseason. Yeah, switch hitter, guy has a little speed.
Strike. Counts 1-2.
Another, we mentioned
That's Edwards up at bat for Miami.
the guy who can play second
I'm
base,
going
stop
to
third base.
Miami. Welcome to Miami. Got a piece of that. And gets by everybody, rolls up left field. Leadoff single here for Miami. Did I just jinx myself? Hope I didn't just jinx myself.
Pitcher for the Mets is T.J. McFarland.
That's T.J. McFarland on the mound for the Mets. He's thrown 4 pitches thus far, and he gave up
Verlander.
a leadoff single there. Next man up. Oh, pop that one up.
First one sends a fly ball
Right field, out. One out.
Stewart out there.
Like that was Stewart out there playing the out.
Mets fans can feel comfortable and pleased with the 3 innings that Verlander pitched. 40-year-old, 3 innings, couple hits, 1 run.
Yeah, Verlander had a pretty good
Like he's done it
3 innings.
Yeah, 5 pitches, and he really knows the routine.
Yeah, I know, right?
Big birdie. I mean, not too many 40-year-old pitchers.
Counts 1-0.
2-year contracts for $86 million, and I believe there's an option in there too.
Swing and a miss.
Like a Tom Brady contract, almost. Well into your 40s.
1-1 count.
Been a nice spring for Peyton Burdick trying to win a job.
Swing and a miss. Everybody putting in work today. Yes, sir. Even your boy right here is putting in work today because I got to be back at 8:30 for the UFC fight
I
card.
think for him, it's a matter
1-2
of
count.
controlling the swing, controlling and getting better knowledge of the strike zone.
Piece of that. One hop to first, not in time.
Burdick able to beat it out. Infield single for Peyton Burdick.
Infield single for Peyton Burdick, whatever his name is.
Fourth hit this
So a man on first and second with 1 out for Miami. Let's get a double play ball here.
Often in baseball, but that's good clock management. He asked for a timeout before that. And a little tangled up with the feet there. Maybe not sure if that ball was going to get through. It looked like maybe a little turn at one point.
It's a ball on the outside.
2 on, 1 out for Chavez, who doubled.
Strike to Chavez.
Look at, obviously.
Looking like a 1-1.
Difference in the bases. We were talking about that earlier. 15 inches square to 18 inches square.
So they went from 15 inches square to 18 inches. I like it. I think that's fair. They made them bigger, but they didn't make them ginormous.
15 to 18 inches.
Fine.
Referred to as a pizza box, as Alex Cora referred to it as. And you go to Papa John's.
2-1 count. Hit. Infield. Chuck it to first. Out. 2 outs, but they're in scoring position on second and third, the Marlins. Got to get this out here, McFarland, and take us to the 9th.
I don't want to say it's a concern, but who's going to be back up at first base? Who's going to be back up? Who's going to be a third catcher? You don't have to carry 3 catchers, but you have Jacob Stallings, who's solid, does a good job, and Fortes, but you always have injuries to think about, so you have to.
Wild pitch. That's going to bring a runner in. Edwards going to score.
And Burdick can move up to third base. So when you're a catcher in big league camp, you have that opportunity to impress a little bit.
So man on third, 2 outs, runner scores. Marlins now have 4 runs.
The Marlins only have 2 catchers on the 40-man roster, Stallings and Fortes. So in order, heaven forbid one of those guys does get hurt, there would then have to be some sort of move. So that
1-1 count.
countless other things.
Yeah, till regular season.
Spring
3
training
games.
to figure out if you're the Marlins front office.
Strike, 1-2 count. Let's get the out here, McFarland. We need 1 strike here. Take us to the 9th.
Opening day, but it's the 40-man roster. And a lot of the different questions that need to be answered in this next month or so.
Got him. What?
It's inside.
They call that a ball. 2-2 count.
Alex Tagati, a fly to right, his first time.
Got him. Struck him out. Goodbye. We're heading to the 9th.
To send us.
Good job, TJ.
Marlins trail heading to the 9th.
15-4. Marlins trail to my Mets. Headed to the top of the 9th. Cool, man. Cool.
Another winner. Herald into the game.
It's Angel Hernandez. Fuck Angel Hernandez. That guy should never be able to have a job doing anything that revolves around sports.
Are they going to count it or discount it? Because are they saying
Hate that guy.
who had his hand down there, or did someone come up under? I'm not quite sure what the call is here.
They've given the Sixers the basket here. And now they say offensive interference, so they've just made the announcement, so no basket. And Harris for hanging on the rim.
No basket.
No basket.
Yes, correct. That's the correct call.
Okay.
This is Obi against Melton. What a matchup between those two. Kyrie, that's a rare miss.
Some people say I'm obsessive, but who cares? I'm just looking for a Saturday to remember and a Sunday.
Is Angel Hernandez the worst baseball umpire? Is there anybody worse than him? Comment said no. All right, coming out of commercial break, start of the 9th, opening day, March 30th. Mets at Marlins, 3 p.m. Fuck. Am I going to be at work that day? At that time?
As he tries to overproduce that one, because he won't let the producer actually do the work. But right now, is trying to get himself in shape for 1 hour. Yes. Yeah. Well, because now when he does some stuff now, it's broken up because of intermissions and stuff. He doesn't have that now. Jeffrey Yan on the pitch, and the first one is bounced.
Hit over to third, throw it to first, he's out.
That is the first out.
Mauricio out at first. Damn, man. That's all we're going to see of Mauricio on offense today.
But yeah, we'll have tons of stuff. We'll have I don't know exactly who is slated to be on the desk, but I'm sure all of our familiar names and faces will be there throughout the season. We'll have, of course, Greg will be
Next man up.
about. We got Kelly Sackler,
That's Jan on the mound, by the way, for the Marlins. 96-mile-per-hour pitch goes ball. Counts 1-0.
Happy to be working a number of games, including opening day. You got the Mets. Yeah, I've got that Mets series. Rod Allen will be along.
Strike. Counts 1-1.
Jeff Nelson. Yeah, so the cast of characters. Ball and strike to Michael Perez.
That's Perez up at bat. There's a foul there. Counts 1-2.
The crooked number to take control of this ball game. 3 in the second, 6 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and 3 in the eighth. There are 15 runs and 16 hits. Against Marlins pitching, a game started by Jesus Luzardo with the first 2 2/3. Dylan Foro today and Yuri Perez. A couple of the familiar names.
In the dirt. 2-2 count. What happened to the TV? It's glitching. Come on. There we go. Strike 3. Perez is out. 2 outs.
Last start before departing for Team Venezuela and the World Baseball Classic. And it's something that we're all
Marlins and World Baseball Classic. Sandy,
I mentioned the 5
Suito, whatever his name is, Quito, Cigar, Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Araz, Luisio, De Jesus, Puerto Rico, somebody whose name starts with an M. I can't pronounce these players' names.
deep roster.
Look at this kid up at bat for the Mets. He's so small, the helmet is too fucking big for him. He took a strike. Counts 0-1. Yo, who's this 14-year-old up for the Mets?
Out of the WBC. So he'll not be part of that roster.
Counts 1-1. Yo, somebody get their teenage son. He's up at bat for the Mets. He's supposed to be studying for his math quiz on Monday.
Out there. This first round.
That's low. Counts 2-1.
Yeah, look forward to that. It's always a great event no matter where it is. But South Florida does a little different, right? There is an awful lot of
Someone just yelled Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
ballpark with the World Baseball Classic. You can see all 3 rounds of it.
Foul. Counts 2-2. Score still 15-4 Mets. Top of the 9th, by the way. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. 2-2 count. That's low. Full count.
Full count to Matt Whitaker.
That's Whitaker that's up at bat, by the way.
Home run back in the 8th inning off.
He hit the home run in the 8th inning. Oh, they had glasses on before. They call that a strike.
Called strike 3, so a couple of Ks for Jan in the 9th inning.
Okay, we're going to head to the bottom of the 9th. Last hurrah here for the Miami Marlins.
Download Dave and get up to $500 in.
Get your rally caps on. Like. And the channel cut out again. I think MLB Network is having problems with their feed right now. Baba Booey. Oh, MLB Network. What the fuck, bro? See if I can pull the stream up on my computer. Yeah, I don't know what just happened to the channel, boys. Unfucking believable. You can't make this shit up, huh? Can't make this shit up. Did anybody else's MLB Network cut out? Mine did. Bro, what the fuck just happened? How does a feed to a game get cut when there's fucking 1 inning left? I don't... I know they had some win there, but still, bro. That's ridiculous. All right, they got it back now. Counts 0-1 and there's 1 out. Bottom of the 9th. Yeah, Cabones is on the mound. The guy with the long last name that starts with an E for the Marlins is up at bat. Counts 2-1.
First base, he played, got the opportunity to play a lot of first base at Winterball this year. Yeah, that's a huge benefit for Winterball because it could be
Strike. Counts 2-2.
fall league in a sense for some prospects is okay, tweak this or tweak that, and I missed a month or whatever. Now I can finish out my at bats, or guys that need to maybe learn a new position can go down.
2-2. What? And he got him out. 2 outs.
Second plate appearance.
I'm gonna watch the prelims on ESPN and then maybe do. I'll do like First Row Sports on ESPN. I mean, I'll do ESPN for prelims, main card, probably Stream East or First Row Sports for the main card.
Strike to even the count, so the Marlins will
Counts 1-1.
in Fort Myers tomorrow. Then they'll play
1-1 count here.
on
We need
Monday
2 strikes to get the W.
afternoon. That one's going to be at the Trop.
Here we go. Here's the pitch. Right now, low. Counts 2-1. Falls behind on the count slightly.
Back here Tuesday afternoon, and then actually an exhibition game on
Next
March
pitch.
8th against
This will be pitch 11 for Yacabones. You guys are still playing? Yeah, we're about to win. Don't worry about us, Joseph. We're about to win. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count. 91 mile per hour pitch. Mets 1 strike away from winning 15-4 rather. In a game where we had good production.
A lot of people favor. They have teams such as the Team Israel. We're reading a lot about Team Czechoslovakia. Yeah, the Czech team. Do they have a chance? No.
Yeah, it's all up, Joseph.
Guys that are playing that,
Here we go. Pitch number 12.
just do a car time.
That should have been a strike. They call it a ball. Full count. Umps don't want to go home yet.
It's like an investment.
Once we get the strike and we win, I'm going to get out of here for a little bit, and then I'll be back at 8:30 p.m.
Like what jazz means
for the UFC fight card. Prelims start at 8:30 on ESPN, so I hope you can join me. Got him. That's it. Put it in the books. The New York Mets win today. The final. 15-4 for the orange and blue. Thank you, everybody that was here. I'm sure I'll see a chunk of you later for the UFC card. So, enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I'm sure a chunk of you will be here for the fight card. John Jones returns tonight. So, all right, let's go Mets. I'm also going to try to do the Mets game tomorrow on Bally Sports or whatever the fuck it's called. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later.